It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. How's y'all doing on this soggy Sunday? That ain't gonna never change. You know what I'm talking about, man? I'm gonna say always, and I mean always. Brush your whiskers on when you're on TV, boy. Especially on Sunday. You know what I'm talking about? What's good? People like hee hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks in the penitentiary, man. Ken in the pen, man. Just all my folks in the penitentiary. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about, man? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know, but if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor. You can go and get you one off of 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds, you know, man. Thank you. You know what I'm talking about? Now, y'all know. Now, you know. You can come get them from Baby Cuz. Hold on, do that right. Because Baby Cuz got them, you know what I'm talking about? Did you see them? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, you can go and copy one off of Amazon. You know what I'm talking about? Make sure you get you a hardback. Just like I said, Funk or Die coming soon. You know what I'm talking about? Real soon. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Go on and rev him up this morning, baby, because I got a feeling that you coming to mess with these people again. Worldwide ISC. Worldwide Incorporated, man. What does that mean? What does that mean, baby, cuz? What does it mean? You know what I'm talking about? It means everybody, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm serious, everybody. You know what I'm talking about? And Dougal Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player comes next. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing, man. Piping hot. Classic growth. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody incarcerated, everybody who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. You know what I'm talking about? Now, good brother like myself, good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug users, no. Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug sellers. No, man. Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. Don't take a sip of the sippage. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, he don't talk about. He don't talking about. Don't. He don't talking about. Promote. You know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity. Nah, he don't talking about no Shariba. He don't talking about no, not me. Me, man, I don't promote. Shit, he don't talking about. They was talking to me, man. I don't promote. Shit, he don't talking about. Nah, shit, he don't talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Me, all I promote is y'all, you know what I'm talking about? Me to y'all, you know what I'm talking about? Go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen, man. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we got, people. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced, not how, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different, man. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man, I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bringing that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Fuck with your partner. I check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. They say right back on, baby, cuz I say, oh man, please don't come here bothering these folks today. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just gonna tell you, fuck them folks. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Shout out all the church, I messed that up, huh? Shout out all the church people who use drugs. God forgive me. Yeah, I see. Yeah, fuck it. How y'all doing on this sorry Sunday day? Ain't gonna never change all, baby, because it became real unpopular in the last couple of days. I ain't here on talking about, oh, I'm really gonna ruffle your feathers now. Because this is what I want to tell you, motherfuckers. We gonna call this one, even though it's soggy Sunday day, ain't gonna never change. We gonna call this one bullies. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna call it bullies. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, because all you good old claim to be church folk. Now, this one kills me too, bro. I'm talking about some shit I see with my own eyes in my real life, and for some reason, it seemed like I have offended everybody across the world. And I'm just here to tell you, man, fuck y'all. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, man. Nigga, for real, bro. But you motherfuckers is bullies, bro. Y'all just like these other organizations out here and shit, bruh. Y'all get up on the motherfucker and just try to pound in what you believe into the next motherfucker. And if somebody don't agree with what the fuck going on, bruh, then you come around here, like I say, a cult, man, and y'all make a motherfucker an outcast. You feel what I'm saying, man? Because this is what I don't get right here. Because God says vengeance was his. You get what I'm saying? So why do we got so many people out here trying to take God fate? I don't know, bro. They gonna say, baby, cuz stop. You always up here, but I ain't doing shit, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna tell you what I do, bro. Because I'm gonna show you probably some other unpopular shit on here, man. I'm just tired of motherfuckers bullying motherfuckers with that shit, bro. Because motherfuckers don't even be listening to that shit they self, folks. That ain't no shit motherfucker taking and applying it to they self, bro. I'm telling you, motherfucker trying to take that shit and apply it to you. God said vengeance was his, right? So why do we got so many humans out here trying to rebuke somebody to hell, bro? That shit don't make no sense to me. You know why, bro? Because motherfuckers is brainwashed. That's why, man. Because it clearly say in the Bible, vengeance is mine. You know what I'm talking about? That's what God said. So motherfucker was so, I ain't gonna say, baby, cuz you come up here playing again, man. You're laughing and shit, talking about Bible verses and all. Man, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm talking about? Because I'm tired of, they'll act like you playing with God when they really the one playing with him. You know what I'm talking about? When they really the one playing with him. You get what I'm saying? And they gonna try to, they gonna switch the narrative on you. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, what did that boy say? He ain't, man, you kiss my ass with that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Around the world, man. And that's what you can do is kiss my ass just like that. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, what to hear that shit, man. You motherfuckers is bullies. And that's what y'all is, bro. Y'all try to bully a motherfucker into believing what y'all believing, man. Everybody around here trying to tell you what God said. And like I say, once again, bro, because for some reason, as people, we sit here and we apply everything to ourselves, folks. You can hear about somebody talking about something, and if you doing that same shit for some reason, you think this nigga that don't know you was talking about you. Nah. You know what people can't stand is when you talk about what they do. Now, I'm one of the people, I told you, truth don't even hurt, bro. You know what I'm talking about? The truth only hurt if you embarrassed of it. The truth only hurt if you trying to get away from the truth, bro. That's the only time it hurt, bro. I'm just tired of these old people. And I got a video called Old People, y'all. I love y'all to death. I love people to death, bro. I'm just tired of y'all bringing in these old, past due ass waves. Y'all been passed down from Mr. Johnson, bro. And y'all still trying to inflict that shit on the on the people that's still standing, bro. Because if you just think about it, bro, any motherfucking knowledge that we got about the Bible or anything else, bro, been passed down from grandma, just been passed down from our family, right? So we don't even know nothing, bro, just to keep it real, bro. We just know what the fuck these people been passing down. So what they done passed down to us, I keep telling y'all this too. We done took that to the world like that's what it is. You get what I'm saying? That's just like a motherfucker say, yeah, they like, it means something. A motherfucker say, man, my mama told me, nigga, what if your mama was stupid as a motherfucker? It don't even matter what your mama told you, because whatever she told you was some dumbass shit. But motherfucker think just because, oh, my daddy told me this, my mama told me this, grandmama told me this. I mean, it's cool if it was some good game. But if it wouldn't, bro, they just told you some bullshit. But for some reason, motherfuckers always love to come to the forefront talking about something somebody told them. I mean, that shit cool. If the person who told you that had a little bit of sense themselves. You get what I'm saying? But most of the time it don't, bro. That's them slave teachings, and I keep telling you that, man. Motherfuckers been passing that shit down for generations. So I'm finna give you something right here, bro, and seen with his own eyes, man. It even got me, because this shit gets on my nerves, bro. It just do. You know what I'm saying, bro? What is you talking about? Leave these people alone. Mama say, don't blow your nose on camera. It's gonna be another unpopular conversation. Because for some reason, as people, we like to form an opinion for everybody else. We like to come for just as people. We like to tell everybody else what they could do, no matter what it is, and what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And you know why we always telling them that? Because we going back to something that is said. Y'all get it? You know what I'm talking about? Well, man, I don't want to hear that shit, bro. Because I'm going to tell you some dumbass shit I seen. Now, y'all, man, look, I'm under the belief. Do what you do, bro. I'm telling you, and if you do what you do, I'm not gonna criticize you for it. I'm not criticizing and ridiculing you right now. I'm just telling y'all can't come bring that shit to me. I'm talking about people in my real life. That shit gets on my nerves. Cause you always trying to tell me something out that book you ain't did yet. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you something Brett seen with his own eyes. And this is why you gotta use your own sense sometimes. Now we finna touch on abortion, right? I ain't got no opinion on that shit one way or the other, bro. I just don't. Once again, I know that's a sensitive subject. I don't have no what I would recommend to people is just have safe sex. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know why that'd be so hard to do sometimes. You know what I'm talking about? You can have safe sex and you ain't even got to worry about getting pregnant or just don't have sex at all. You can wait, right? And that's another thing. Now y'all know in the Bible it say you shouldn't even have sex until you marry, right? So why do we have all these single? You know what I'm talking about? That's because there ain't nobody listening to that shit, bro. You only want to listen to that shit when you trying to prove a point. That's when you gonna reflect to that shit. But when it's time for you to use that shit on yourself, you ain't gonna do it, bro. And that's all I'm saying, bro. The Bible say a bunch of shit. The Bible say you shouldn't have sex until you get married. That's what the Bible say. You know what I'm talking about? You should be abstinent. You know what I'm talking about? That's what it say, man. On your wedding night, you should be a virgin. You know what I'm talking about? On your wedding night, you shouldn't already have. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all go to the altar and y'all got y'all kids as flower. You know, talk about flower childs and shit, man. Y'all want to talk about that shit though, cause y'all skip the Bible verse on that part. You always gonna skip the Bible part, the Bible part that describe you when you trying to do what you do. But back to that, I don't know. But what I have seen in my life, I'm gonna tell you, there was a bunch of church people, right? All his grandmama up in there, his mama up in there, all everybody, everybody yelling this church stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Or they gonna rebuke you. Some of the same people that's gonna send you to hell and all that. Don't bring this in their house and all that, right? So there's a whole group of them. I guess they reading the Bible so much they ain't watching the kids, right? So now look, a little kid get pregnant, 13 years old, man, right? And that's why I'm always gonna have a motherfucking problem with some dumb shit. Now, they ain't watched the child. You get what I'm saying? I guess they was reading the Bible or whatever. So the child then went out there and got pregnant, 13 years old. You know what I'm talking about? So when the child come back, ain't nobody watching nobody. You know what I'm talking about? It's just a free for all up in here. But every time they gonna stop you and say something about the Bible. You get what I'm saying? Now they was reading the Bible. Ain't nobody watching the little kids. You get what I'm saying? The little girl come up pregnant, man. So they don't take the little girl to get an abortion because they told her if they done brainwashed the 13-year-old, bro. Talking about if you have an abortion, you get what I'm saying? Basically, you gonna go to hell. And this is the old dumbass shit we passed down. Now I'm not saying get an abortion or nothing. Of course I am, bro. You know I'm talking about you 13 years old. So you mean to tell me y'all already ain't watching the 13-year-old? So now the 13-year-old finna have a brand new baby, and it's just some more babies for nobody to watch. You know what that's gonna breed? A house full of babies for nobody to watch, bro. And that's how we getting the fuck where we getting in the world, bro. But you know how they brainwash the little baby? Because they scared the little baby. If you have an abortion, you going to hell, bro. And I just think that's fucked up to put that pressure on the kid, bro. I just do. Now, I'm not saying get an abortion. Yes, I am. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna even lie. I'm trying to get around that and that ain't funny or whatever, bro. But I've seen old people brainwash a goddamn kid, bro, because they was brainwashed their goddamn self, bro. And I just don't see how that's godly. I just don't, folks. That's why a motherfucker can't tell me shit about that shit, bro. You just can't. Because I seen some old people say some dumbass shit, bro. I seen some old people do some dumbass shit, bro. You know why? Because they sitting there listening to that shit they was passed down by some other old dumbass motherfuckers, bro. I just say you should gauge your life where you at, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, if somebody want to get an abortion or I don't know, bruh. If it was on me, I'd tell a motherfucker don't get pregnant in the first place. Practice safe sex or just don't have sex at all. But for some reason, we ain't getting that message across. You get what I'm saying? So people just out here fucking, bruh. And motherfuckers, and this is another thing, bruh. Motherfuckers, like I say, they going out there just fucking, and now somebody getting pregnant off of just we was gonna go kick it. You know what I'm talking about? Then they come in up pregnant, bruh. And when them situations go on, bruh, it's already that behavior going on, you know what I'm talking about? So that shit just gonna continue, folks. Once again, I'm not talking about the Bible, you know what I'm talking about? Matter of fact, can we all say amen, everybody that woke up? Amen. I'm just saying, bro, I've seen grown-ups tell kids the dumbest shit, bro, because they was brainwashed by some shit they was just brainwashed by some shit, bro, that don't make no sense to me, bro. Once again, I'm explaining to you, I guess they were so busy reading the Bible they couldn't watch the kids. You get what I'm saying? And so when the 13-year-old come up pregnant, they go back to the Bible verse talking about God say you should, I don't know, bro. But it didn't make no sense to me to bring another baby in the world when y'all already not watching the babies that's in the world. Now, if you ask me, really, I don't got no opinion on that shit, bro. I'm just, whenever you get pregnant, how your life going, bro. I guess that's where you supposed to gauge your decision from. I don't know, bro. That's why it's not even good to get pregnant and shit when you early, folks. Sis, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? That shit really ain't cool, folks. So it's really better to practice safe sex and maybe not even have sex at all when you that young, man. Go try to get yourself together, then come back, or you know what I'm talking about? Take a shot at that shit when you mentally mature. You get what I'm saying? But that's why I just don't agree with that shit, folks. Because I done seen motherfuckers do that in real life. I done seen motherfuckers take their brainwashing and pass it down to the next generation, folks. And that shit just got worser and worser. But for somehow, like I say, people pick and choose through that shit somehow. Y'all done skipped over all the part where like you shouldn't even have sex till you somehow with that never gets out there, you know what I'm talking about? But if you pregnant, guys say, I just don't, you can't pick and choose, bruh. And that's all I'm saying, bruh. Since I've been living, all people do is pick and choose when they want to use the Bible, bruh. Then everybody, like I say, God say vengeance was his. But people gonna get mad on earth and they gonna try to take God fade. That's what they gonna do, even though God say vengeance was his. If God say vengeance was his, why is you mad at somebody else? That's for God to deal with. You get what I'm saying? But y'all not gonna let God deal with it. Y'all gonna say, oh no, God, just sit on back, God, I got this. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what's wrong. And that's what's wrong. Because motherfuckers wanna take that shit and apply it to you whenever it's convenient. Keep telling you that they gonna skip over every part to describe themselves, folks. And this probably be my last day even talking about this shit, bro. I wasn't even gonna talk about it this morning until motherfucker got to fucking with me again on Earth. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't know. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about? Depending on what a motherfucker say to me, it's gonna be depending on what I come up here and say. You know what I'm talking about? As I bro fuck with it. Depending on what a motherfucker say, it's dependent. Or whatever happened is gonna be dependent on what my goddamn subject is. You get what I'm saying? But y'all just think about that, man. I done seen a house full of church people, man, that was reading the Bible, so they were so into the Bible they forgot to watch the kids. Then when they realized they forgot to watch the kids, they passed some more brainwashing down to the kid, basically telling their 13-year-old, if you have a baby, you know, basically had a baby. Because if you get an abortion or whatever, even though you 13 motherfucking years old, if you get an abortion, you going to hell. That shit just don't make no sense to me as a grown person. And I would never tell no kid no shit like that. I'm not telling nobody they going to hell. I don't know where the fuck you going because that's up to God. That's up to God, bruh. That's why I don't read the Bible and try to apply that motherfucker to nobody else, bruh. You read that motherfucker and apply it to yourself. You find what you need in the Bible to do good in your life, bruh. You don't go look for Bible verses to rebuke the next person to hell, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? Once again, God say vengeance was His, bruh. So we shouldn't be trying to take His fate. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing. Just show a little bit of love.